man is charged with vehicular homicide in this bus crash that we told you about yesterday near Dayton, killing one student and injuring a ton of others. In fact, the driver of the minivan involved, 35-year-old Hermanio Joseph, is charged with felony vehicular homicide. The charge is a fourth-degree felony because Joseph reportedly drove without a valid license. The crash happened yesterday. The van driven by Joseph went left of center and the two vehicles crashed into each other. The bus turned over on its side, ejecting one student who was killed. That crash is once again raising the question of why there aren't seat belts on school buses. Our Michael Sandlin joins us now live to kind of point out the biggest concerns that leaders are raising right now. Michael?
Well, Jeff, we've all sat in these seats at one point or another, but one thing you've probably noticed over the years is they've never had any seat belts. Ohio is one of 42 states that doesn't have a seatbelt mandate for its school buses, and now local leaders are saying they might have made all the difference in yesterday's crash. Now, the last time we saw a seatbelt mandate proposed was back in 2020 in the State House, but it was met with heavy critiques of feasibility and price, and it never made it past the first reading. But now, with the Dayton incident fresh in policymakers' minds, I spoke to multiple leaders today on both sides of the political aisle who said it's time to revisit that idea. Republican State Rep Josh Williams says he believes it's essential to research the pros and cons of safety restraints in the state, saying if it's simply an issue of cost, he will work hard to get adequate funds to protect kids. And Democratic State Senator Paula Hicks Hudson echoed Williams' statements, saying if they had known what would have happened back in 2020, all of this could have been avoided.
From that time to now, we've got a little bit more opportunities to see if the technology's changed, if there's some things we can do that are a little bit less costly, but then also look at the other side to maybe enhance the penalties for folks that are driving distracted or speeding, those passing yellow buses, because that's another reason, another way that children are killed.
Coming up 10 at 6, we'll hear reaction to this most recent incident from someone who survived another deadly bus crash 16 years ago. For WTOL 11, I'm Michael Sandlin.